Okay guys, it is Tuesday, our second last day in Athens, and tomorrow we're pretty much just getting our flight and leaving, so this is it. And we made it into the Acropolis. There she is, up top, the main area. Got a nice view of the city over here.
Unfortunately, the audio.
So here's a better view. The marble seats, brand new because they still use this thing. And apparently the roof collapsed 100 years after it was built. Eavesdropping specialist. We got a wicked view of the city from up here with the ruins. It's pretty cool. Okay, here's the entrance. Stairs are super slippery. It's all marble. Yeah, they said after this front line with all the pillars, then everything's marble, I guess. Look at these two.
Right now?
Quite the walk up. View of the other side of the city. See the water down there. Hi. Thank you. Okay, here's the entrance. I have no clue where Alex and Ryan went. Long gone. Not allowed to touch the marble apparently, but I feel like this place has some good chunkability prospects. Guys, it's happened again. Without fail, Europe cannot complete the do not do construction on the biggest monument in your city challenge. Scaffolding is covering the Parthenon right here, but it is still pretty wicked. For some reason I thought there were a lot less pillars standing. Quite the build, just like Assassin's Creed. And I caught up, there we go. Our next challenge is to get to the other side, hopefully get a picture where it looks nice. Is this the Temple of Athena Nike? Like, just do it, boys. Where's the plaque thing? Okay, this side is significantly better. Quite the establishment. Alex was asking how they built this, but they definitely, it was either slaves or like cattle. One of the two.
We both know which one.
I think the slaves one was the most likely, for sure. Hey guys, we got Ryan on camera duty. Up at the Greece flag. Straight on view of the Pantheon. And a wicked panoramic of the city.
They're good? Oh, there's a cool theater over there. Massive.
That's that stadium.
That's pretty sweet.
That's good. Okay guys, we just got some lovely people with mysterious accents to take our pictures.
Yeah.
We need some group pictures to prove we're here together. This is the temple, old temple of Athena. Not sure where the new one is. Not too much going on. So the Persians completely destroyed the Acropolis in 480 BC. And they built the Parthenon, dedicated to Athena, as the main building in the new Acropolis. Obviously on the same location, but just rebuilding it. Pretty cool stuff. You got a little railway system. This is how they moved stuff at some point. I'm not sure how far back that would have been, but you know, get her going. Where was that stadium? Oh, way over there. The Panathenaic Stadium. It's gonna be there later, I'd say. So they've been actively trying to rebuild these buildings to their ancient form for almost 200 years, since 1833. Not gonna lie, 200 years doesn't seem like they've made that much progress, but maybe they're just really doing their homework when they're building. The stairs out front were nice and completed, but the rest of it, not really. I feel like it'd be super controversial trying to restore it though. There's a nice element of leaving it in its natural state, I feel like. But yeah, you can see there some of the light white marble. It's definitely new. And then they just put on any of these old pieces where they think they fit. Pretty neat stuff. Maybe by the time I'm dead, it'll be a quarter finished. Okay guys, and just like that, it's time to call it quits at the Acropolis and see the surrounding sights. Was quite pleasantly surprised with it, I'd say. They definitely lived up to expectations from the other side.
Yeah.
Solid 8 out of 10. And here's a view coming out. Now that this it, yeah, look at all the white marble. I'm noticing it everywhere, all the restored bits. Did a pretty good job though, I'd say. Lots of people there at work. Couldn't see it in France. Does it say don't touch the wall? I don't see it. Oh, I don't know if I got it on camera. I don't know if it's original or not though. Yeah, true. I don't know. That's definitely original. Yeah, it does.
Pretty intact though.
Yeah, thought we could get into that one with this ticket and this one over here, but nah. Scam, another 20 euros or something. No shot. So this is the same theater from earlier. They used it for philosophy lectures and musical events. You take a first year bird course at this bad boy. There's a wall of the Acropolis from the side. Bronze foundry. So they've like made here. That's wild. Doesn't really look like it. My guess would have been swimming pool, honestly. The chunkability of marble is really not ideal. Honorary inscription on this one. Also an honorary inscription on this one. I feel like they're probably all gonna say that. Okay guys, we got the Temple of Themis now. They need to get their restoration work going on this one a bit better, I'd say. This is the Byzantine cistern. I like to imagine there was some type of dungeon. Okay, this is the site of Papillon. Once again, oh, it looks like they've been doing a bit of restoration up there, but nothing too crazy. Alex is complaining about how much his sunburn hurts. Buddy, you should have bought sunscreen. So, Sanctuary of Asclepios, the god of health. This is the Karagic monument of Nikias. I assume that means Nike. So a little monument to Nike. Not sure why the security people got out of their thing right when I walked up. Maybe no one comes to visit them often. Okay guys, now we are at the... This was the Dionysus one, right? Oh, maybe that was just someone inside the building talking or like hiding from the rain or something.
I don't know, but it looks like he's coming for us.
Okay guys, this is the Theater of Dionysus, the god of wine. Yes sir. Looks pretty nice from down here. Looks pretty nice from the top too. I don't know what that is. Maybe a little secret entrance?
Yeah, it looks like
a little prison? Guys, this theater has chairs. I didn't even notice. And they got a little inscription on them. It might have been like assigned seating. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, like season ticket holders right up front here. Anyways, this lady was just like following us around and then talking to the security people, so she must have a problem with us type of people. And here we got the precinct wall of the Sanctuary of Dionysus. Once again, could use some restoration work. So maybe I shouldn't be complaining that they're restoring it, because this one's just like an empty field. There's a couple blocks on the side that they need to put back together. Oh, and then what do we got here? Acropolis of the Sanctuary of Dionysus. Don't know what that means. I do want to make an educated guess though, that the Sanctuary of Dionysus is code for place we go to drink. Did the vlog. Guys, so we were walking along the wall. There's no touching signs. It's just an old wall like any of these things you see around us. And we were touching it, right? And this psycho lady,
Dressed as a tourist, dude.
yeah, she's dressed as a tourist. She comes out of this building and she's just been following us and going and talking to all the security guards now. So we don't know what to do. She's just standing there. Every time I look at her, she looks away. She probably doesn't speak a lick of English, I feel like, or else she would come and yell at us. But I don't know what is going on. We're probably gonna try and ditch her. Okay, so as we were going out the door, the creepy lady told the guard lady who we were, and so they checked my bags. But of course they found nothing because we did nothing wrong. Anyways, horrible review of the people that work at that place, but it was a good experience. Okay guys, we are now at the Calamaro, aka the Panathenaic Stadium from like the OG Olympics, where they would host like, I don't know what type of events, just all the events they had back then, I guess. So it was just one narrow alley with a bunch of seats around the outside. Pretty wicked. Sorry guys, I guess I said first Olympic Games. It's first modern Olympic Games. Capacity about 60,000 people. 85,000 metric tons of barbell. 880 feet long, 462 wide, 74 feet high. Used 1 million cubic feet of marble. 85,000 metric tons. That's crazy. Here's the Zapion Hall. All yellow. Pillars are still giving the Greek energy though. You'll never guess what we got for lunch / supper on our last day. Yes sir. With a view. Okay vlog, one last side quest of Athens, something I wanted to do since I got here, and Alex had the balls to come along with me. Unlike someone else, we don't name names here. We're hiking, what was it, Labaticus Hill?
No fucking God.
Something like that. Get a good view of the Pantheon the Acropolis around sunset. Should be a blast. It's a bit cloudy, so we might not see a good sunset, but I'm sure the view will still be nice. Okay, we made it to the hill. Now the climb starts. I don't remember how high it said it was, but it looks pretty darn high. Okay guys, we are almost at the top. There she is. Here we are. Pretty wicked view already. Okay guys, and here's the view from the top. City for as far as you can see, with some mountains ringed around it. I'll walk you over to the other side too.
Yeah.
You can see the Acropolis through this thing. Super cute. Alex is sweating. This was quite the hike, but yeah, as you can see, we're pretty darn high. We got the Panathenaic Stadium over there, which looks way bigger from up here than it did in person. But yeah, what was it, like 800 feet long or something? I don't remember. And then of course the Acropolis over there. Doesn't look great on the camera, but to the naked eye, pretty darn cool. Okay Okay, vlog, another fun fact session. None of the buildings are that tall because they don't want anything taller than the Acropolis. Only thing taller than the Acropolis, it seems like, is the hill we're on right now. But yeah, so that's kind of why the city sprawls out so far, I'd say, because everything's like max probably 8 or 9 stories. Our hostel's 8 stories and you can see over most stuff. So yeah, fun fact. Boom. This guy bonding with every cat in Athens. On the way back down, gonna get some spaghetti like yesterday. That was bussin'. Okay guys, we are back at Milo's Pizza and Alex is absolutely spazzing out right now because his back is acting up from his sunburn. I don't know if it's because he's sweating from the hike and his shirt just rubbing against it all weird or something. But yeah, getting some spaghetti. Should be good. I got chicken parm this time with the Sarah Queso noodles. I'll give you a nice review when it comes here. But yeah, Alex had to leave, go down an alley and take his shirt off to try and relieve his back pain. So I was trying to help by changing the subject, but it wasn't working. Guys, welcome to the Little Kook Street in Athens. Oh my god, what are you guys doing? These games. Anyways, pretty interesting, just Disney World everywhere. If I was like 10, this would go hard. Okay guys, we are at the Athens airport on the morning of the 14th and we are headed out. Athens was a blast. Had a bit of a restful middle couple of days there, but that's fine. Always need those. And Rome today. Looking forward to it.